It's the Wilk Report. I'm Michael Wilk, coming to you from Cleveland, Ohio, with some sad news to share with you. Dustin Diamond, the actor who played Screech on Saved by the Bell, and prior to that, Good Morning Miss Bliss, passed away on Monday at the age of 44 from a very aggressive form of cancer. He was diagnosed 3 weeks ago, and it just ate him up, very quickly, and he passed away this past Monday. So let me go ahead and get to the article here. Because it's quite sad, actually. You're having some issues. Here it is. TMZ, dead at 44 from stage 4 lung cancer. Dustin Diamond, best known for playing the lovable Samuel Screech Powers on the hit NBC sitcom Saved by the Bell, has died. A representative for Dustin tells us he died Monday morning. His condition had greatly declined since last week, and he was taken off of breathing machines in an attempt to get him to hospice care. His girlfriend was by his side when he passed away, and we're told that he did not suffer. Dustin's death comes just a couple of weeks after completing his first round of chemo after he was diagnosed with stage 4 small cell carcinoma, which is commonly referred to as lung cancer. We were told the cancer started somewhere in Dustin's body and metastasized in his lungs. He was initially hospitalized in Florida in January after feeling pain all over his body and a general sense of unease. Unfortunately for the former child star, it turned out to be cancer. Dustin, of course, was famous for playing Screech on 4 seasons of Saved by the Bell as Zach Morris's nerdy sidekick, and he struggled to get any of Lisa Turtle's love and affection. After the kids graduated from Bayside High School, the show got a short-lived spin-off, Saved by the Bell: The College Years. There was also Saved by the Bell: The New Class spin-off, in which Dustin appeared as Screech from season 2 to season 7 as Mr. Belding's assistant. Dustin was not recast for the reboot of the show on Peacock. Back in January 2020, we talked to him about why he wasn't signed on for the new project. The short answer, he didn't know why, but argued for Screech's reprisal. Dustin appeared in tons of other roles, including as the groom in 98 Degrees music video for their 1999 hit track I Do Cherish You. Also appeared in 2 episodes of The Wonder Years. He became infamous for directing his own sex tape in 2006, but later admitted to Oprah Winfrey it wasn't him but a stunt double. I'm not convinced. He also appeared in a ton of reality shows, including Celebrity Boxing 2. He fought the actor who played Rorschach from Welcome Back, Kotter. And I guess a Celebrity Fit Club, he didn't make friends because he got confrontational with the other cast members. There were other stunts, too, that pivoted his career from beloved child actor to a controversial celebrity. He was supposed to fight this so-called angry bagel guy, Chris Morgan, before Morgan pulled out of the fight. But yeah, I mean, he was... he had a lot of love from Saved by the Bell fans, although... as the youngest member of the cast, I'm just for the record, I'm 46. I turned 47 in May. Dustin Diamond was 44, so just a few years younger than I am. Mark Paul Gosselaar, I think, was like 2 years older, and Elizabeth Berkley, she was 20 in 1992 when I graduated high school. So he just had a tough time making friends on set because, the other cast members were all older than him by at least a couple of years. And, so, I mean, they were close colleagues. And, of course, everyone from Mark Paul Gosselaar to Elizabeth Berkley to Mario Lopez, sent their condolences. Obviously, they have fonder memories of him. But, the fact is... Diamond had a very tough time getting away from the Screech character. I think he ended up typecast, and his career just never took off. He tried stand-up after the show went off the air. Didn't really work out for him. He's been in trouble with the law a few years ago. He got in trouble with the law after getting into a bar fight in which someone got stabbed. And it just is one of those things where he, just kept trying to stay relevant, including releasing the sex tape. In fact, I remember when he went on Keith Olbermann's show on MSNBC at the time to talk about it, and it was rather embarrassing. And frankly, why wouldn't it be? I mean, you go from being Screech to being, Paul Rubens wannabe, because if you remember, Paul Rubens, after he did Pee Wee's Playhouse, he got caught in an adult movie theater doing things he should not have been. So it, he just, yeah, he kept trying to stay relevant, and unfortunately, his career just never really took off. I mean, Paul Gosselaar went on to NYPD Blue. He also, was in some other movies that have come and gone, and Elizabeth Berkley actually was probably the only other cast member from Saved by the Bell whose acting career took a nosedive after the show. But that was more because of the infamy that she got from Showgirls, which was so bad that it really hurt a lot of people's careers. But other actors like Lark Voorhees, who played Lisa Turtle, she went on to do soap opera roles. Mario Lopez, he's maintained a career as a game show host and talk show host. So there's been a lot of good stuff happening for the rest of the cast members, but with Dustin, it just it didn't work out, and that's one of the downsides of being a child actor, is that if you get typecast the way he was, it's very difficult to really keep working in the industry, because everyone just remembers you for that one role, and they want to keep forcing you to pigeonhole yourself, and he just was never able to escape it. And like I said, he's been in trouble with the law on a number of occasions. So and then of course the way he died is very similar to the way Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead passed away, because much like him, this was a very aggressive form of cancer that spread very super quickly. It's very rare for cancer to develop this quickly and kill you within a matter of days or weeks. I'm not sure if Kilmister, just never bothered to go to the doctor or whatever. But I mean, stuff like this, it can go undiagnosed if you don't know to look for it. And because if you're not feeling ill, no reason to go to the doctor. Or even if you do and you're struggling like Dustin Diamond was, possibly. I mean, I don't know what the residuals he was getting from Saved by the Bell reruns was doing, but certainly, his celebrity status, probably didn't pay him nearly as well as, some of the other actors from the show. So, Good Morning Miss Bliss was actually a Disney Channel show starring Haley Mills back in the late 80s. Only ran for one season, and then it moved to NBC, where it was rebranded Saved by the Bell, and I think something like half the cast was let go in favor of other actors. So only Paul Gosselaar, Dustin Diamond, and Lark Voorhees, I think, really stayed on. And then they introduced Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Elizabeth Berkley and Mario Lopez for Saved by the Bell, and then the other characters. Tori Spelling, if I remember correctly, also had a recurring role on Saved by the Bell, at least in the early seasons, before she went on to do Beverly Hills 90210 and other shows after that. So, and it just was one of those shows that just caught on with young people, myself included, because I started high school in 1988. That's when I first started watching the show, because I didn't get the Disney Channel. At least I don't think I did it, and I didn't really know about it. But then repeats were broadcast as part of Saved by the Bell. And then of course there were summer seasons. Leah Remini, who went on to do King of Queens, was in one of the summer seasons, and then of course you get some other actors in there who came and went, but like I said, they all got careers that were more or less successful, and with Dustin, it just never really took off for him. So I'm really kind of bummed about this because, like I said, he was younger than I am, and I just had my own health scare last month. No, not last month, back in December, actually. Just before Christmas, I was hospitalized with pneumonia and a blood clot in my lung, and that, really kind of put things in perspective. So reading about this, you begin to realize that, life is too short, and illness or injury can really take anyone at any time. Dustin Diamond, I don't know if he smoked at all or drank, but cancer is one of those things that it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't, it's not pinned down to any one cause. We just don't know how long he might have had it without knowing it. But if it's the rare form of cancer that killed Lemmy Kilmister, like I said, I mean, this is something that, because cancer normally kills you very slowly. And if it's caught early enough, it can be treated. If not, then yeah, you're in trouble. But some forms of cancer just start and they just spread within a matter of days or weeks, and then you're gone. And that's what happened with Dustin Diamond. So, my condolences to his friends and family, it's just very sad to learn about this, because Saved by the Bell was one of my favorite shows growing up as a teenager, and gave me some comfort, because my high school years weren't all that great. I was a kid who was picked on, and Dustin was one I identified with more than any of the others on the show because of that. So, this really kind of, this really hurts. It does. Because, I feel like, and granted, that's 30 years ago now for stuff like this, but you watch a show for, a certain number of years, and you get to like the cast, you get to like the characters and the stories, and, it's almost, I hesitate to say like, part of the family, because obviously it's just a TV show, and the actors, you don't know them personally. They could be assholes in real life, or maybe not. Maybe they're nice people, but you still don't know them personally. So, but you can identify with certain characters, and looking forward to watching their exploits on the big or the small screen. You look forward to that, and you miss it when it's gone. And so, yeah, I mean, this is, kind of a bummer. But, if you've seen some of Dustin Diamond's post Saved by the Bell work, or even his stuff during the New Class years, if you've got something to say about it, please let me know in the comments below. I would like to see you post your memories, and let me know what you think of all this. Like I said, it's very sad. Like I said, cancer does not discriminate. I'm going to post a link below to the American Cancer Society if you want to please donate to them. I highly recommend you do that, because the sooner we beat cancer, the better. Because there is a cure out there somewhere, and we couldn't save Dustin or any of the other people who've died from cancer, but maybe we can learn more effective ways to treat it, and maybe prevent people from dying who don't need to. So please let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. And again, please donate to American Cancer Society. If you like what you heard and you want to hear more, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload new content. Like this video, share it. If you want to help support the channel and keep the lights on, help us bring you more content, head over to our Patreon or our Ko-fi page. We can't do this without you. Until next time, this is Michael Wilk for the Wilk Report saying take care. Good night. I'm out.